How often do you go to work and think, wow, everyone I work with is so smart? And how often does that make you feel like you're not as smart as everyone else? I thought it was just me for a long time. But the more I talk to other driven and successful people, the more I realize that everyone sometimes feels like they aren't as good as they should be. I guess that's one of the few bad things about working at a great place with great people. But just because we're all in the same boat doesn't mean you should keep thinking about it. So, when you have one of those times or days, here are some of the things to keep in mind. Welcome to Prepared Leaders. Today, we'll discuss how to increase your self assurance at work and what to do if you're feeling foolish or stupid or are talking negatively to yourself because something didn't go as planned or just didn't grasp something the first time. So, pay attention. A very smart person might need more than one explanation of a concept, but that doesn't mean they can't read or write. What if you just wanted something explained 100 times, even if you needed it explained 100 times? You're not naive. You simply require an explanation. Perhaps they didn't explain it very well. Perhaps they simply moved through it too quickly because they are so skilled at what they are doing and have been doing it every day for years. You knew you wouldn't understand it, right? This occurs frequently. People grow so accustomed to their work that they assume you should pick it up quickly. But if you've never done it before, of course, you won't, right? Give yourself credit then. Simply ask questions if you don't grasp something. I realize that sounds simple, but consider the alternative. If you don't ask questions, you'll tend to put off doing the task, not find out what you need to know, and finally get fired. And it all started because you believe you are stupid for not understanding when they originally stated it. I believe we all believe that someone should only need to explain something once before we understand it. But the fact is, that doesn't take into account how someone is explaining it. Perhaps they didn't give clear directions. Perhaps they aren't expressing it clearly enough. Maybe they're doing it so quickly because they're so skilled at it and have done it so frequently that you're never going to be able to catch up, right? Because it moved too quickly? To help you get those questions answered and continue working on your project, I'll be showing you some communication tips in the video that follows. However, don't forget that they expect you to complete a task on their behalf. They're giving it to you because they require the work to be completed. They therefore want you to comprehend it. They want you to grasp it because it's in your best interest. Telling them that you didn't understand and that you need more explanation will therefore assist them. Because if you don't, they'll ask you why you didn't do it when they find out. Right? And that will lead them to believe you are illiterate. But only because you did it first, correct? This is what I refer to as presuming that you are stupid. And when individuals don't understand something the first time, they become frightened to admit it because they believe it would make them feel appear foolish or ignorant. But it doesn't. It simply indicates that they either did not express themselves in a way that you could understand or that you acquire additional or alternative explanation. Yes, and that's all right. That says nothing about you as a person. It simply indicates that you missed it. I hope I'm making this argument clear because it's important to me because I used to think I was a math idiot because I'm not good at math. Therefore, that will probably still be the case. Fortunately, the work I do doesn't need much math. 1, 2, 7, or 100 times explaining anything to you still doesn't make you a moron or a stupid person. It simply means you require more than one explanation for something. And perhaps that profession isn't for you if someone doesn't want things explained to them more than once. Perhaps that coworker or supervisor isn't right for you. Perhaps they lack the patience to work with someone who needs something explained more than once or in another way. That is their fault. It is their fault if they become angry with you for not understanding. It is not a problem for you, since that's ultimately what you want. You must take responsibility for yourself and ensure that you understand how to perform your duties to the best of your ability. And before we continue, I'll be giving you time to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to be notified every time a new video is uploaded. And let's continue. The second thing I want to say to you is that we all have our moments when we're kind of smart and kind of foolish. A very intelligent individual can occasionally make a very stupid error. Therefore, it's okay to think about that rather than not noticing it. You simply acknowledge your error. So everything depends on how you view yourself. So if there's anything I can impart to you, it's that we're all kind of smart sometimes and kind of foolish occasionally, okay? I'm not great at following orders then. Math is not my strongest subject. Still intelligent. I still have a good income. I still have a good life and a prosperous business. You don't have to excel in every endeavor. So, what exactly is smart then? It is your ability to pass a math test or your people skill that will help you land your dream job? What exactly is intelligent? What exactly does it mean? I simply want you to know that you will have your strengths and your shortcomings, and that neither of those things makes you stupid or foolish. It simply contributes to who you are, and that's okay. Own it then. I admit that my aptitude for math is lacking. I admit that I'm not the best at following orders. Because you didn't grasp something, you are not stupid. Really, it's not a huge issue. Ask, therefore, all the stupid questions. I couldn't care less. If I don't ask, I won't have the knowledge I need and won't be able to move forward to get the outcome I need. I'd rather ask the question and have someone tell me it was foolish than not ask it and then not have the information I need. In order to get someone to explain something to me, I have found the flattery words really well. So I had a chance to work with someone who, for example, got things done quickly. They were accustomed to it. They had been there for years, so they knew just what to do. They moved too quickly and want too much of me right away. So when I start, I don't understand a thing. So using flattery is a terrific trick. So I would tell you that it would be much more helpful for you at work to work on your communication skills and learn how to ask for information you need instead of just assuming you are smart. I therefore did as I said. I speak in such terms. Alternatively, take out your phone and record what they say. I've done it in the past. Afterward, I rewind and listen at my own pace. As long as they don't have to repeat it, they usually have no problem with you asking their permission. Because the human brain can only hold 9 memories at once. There are a number of little tricks you can use to get them to slow down. Alternatively, you can simply record it, which should give you more confidence because you won't have to write it all down or listen to it right away. Then you can go back and listen. I know that if I'm hurriedly trying to write down everything someone says, I'm not really paying attention. And that's even harder for me to understand what they're trying to ask me to do. These tactics have been incredibly beneficial for me in that regard. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and turn on the notification bell so you'll know when I upload new content. Leave a comment down below if you have any questions. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't yet, and I'll see you all in my next video.